For years, we all heard the same story. China just copies technology. Well, that story is now dangerously, completely out of date. Today, China's artificial intelligence is moving forward at a pace that is just breathtaking. And it's already reshaping our world in ways most of us haven't even really started to think about.
And look, this isn't just some abstract idea happening halfway across the world. Right in the heart of global tech, in Silicon Valley, the mood is definitely shifting. They are paying very, very close attention. And yeah, they're getting worried.
So what's really going on here? What is it about China's AI that has the biggest names in tech so concerned? Let's break it down. To really get this, we've got to look at how this incredible boom is even happening in the first place. It's really a story of massive ambition, incredible scale, and one very unique strategic advantage.
Now, you might be thinking, oh, it's just a money thing, right? And sure, tech giants like Baidu, Tencent, and Alibaba are pouring billions into AI. But that's not the real story here. China's secret weapon, if you can call it that, is something way more fundamental.
This is the absolute key. It all comes down to data. China has access to a colossal, just an unparalleled pool of data, which is the absolute lifeblood of modern AI.
So where's all this data coming from? Well, it's literally everywhere. We're talking millions of surveillance cameras, countless sensors in their growing smart cities, these urban areas designed to be hyper-connected, and the fact that almost everyone uses digital payment systems. Every single transaction, every movement, it can all become a data point. What that creates is one of the largest real-world data sets on the entire planet.
So when we say data advantage, what are we actually talking about? Well, it's the ability to train your AI models on a scale and with a variety of information that is just incredibly difficult for anyone else to match. This means they can learn faster, make more accurate predictions, and ultimately build more sophisticated AI.
It really boils down to a super simple, powerful idea. In the world of AI, data is the food that makes algorithms smart. The more high-quality data you can feed them, the faster they learn, and the more capable they become. And right now, nobody has a bigger feast than China.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just theory or stuff happening in research labs. This advanced AI is already out there, being deployed, and it's having a real, tangible impact on society and on industry.
Let's just take a look at a few places where this is already a reality. Take autonomous driving. Self-driving cars are right now being tested on the streets of these smart cities. In healthcare, AI is helping doctors diagnose diseases way faster and helping researchers discover new drugs. And then you have manufacturing, where autonomous drones and robots are totally changing logistics and the factory floor. I mean, this isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. And what does all of this mean? It means we're seeing a massive, seismic shift. China is now a really formidable competitor in these high-tech areas that the United States has, for decades, completely dominated. The ground is literally shifting beneath our feet. Now, you can bet a rise this fast hasn't gone unnoticed, and it's triggered a major geopolitical response, one that centers on the single most critical piece of hardware for AI, the microchip. So, why is Washington so worried? Well, it's about a lot more than just business. Think about it. What happens when your rival has smarter autonomous drones? What does that mean for your cybersecurity? And what happens to your global influence when you're just not the undisputed tech leader anymore? The stakes? They could not be higher. So what you're seeing now is this strategic tug of war playing out. The US goal is to try and slow China's progress, mostly by restricting their access to the most advanced computer chips. China's goal, of course, is the exact opposite, to become completely self-sufficient by finding other solutions and, crucially, speeding up the development of their own domestic chip technology. So all of this, it's all building towards a really profound question. What are the next few decades of technological leadership even going to look like? I mean, just think about it for a second. If this pace keeps up, we could be looking at a future where Chinese AI actually sets the global standards. Imagine a world where the operating systems in our cars, the protocols for military robots, and even the very tools we use for AI governance are all designed in and by China. So you see, this is not just a race for who makes the coolest new gadget. This is a competition to decide who is going to write the rules for the 21st century, who's going to control the actual architecture of the global economy, of industry, and of innovation itself.
Which really brings it all back home, right? It forces every country and really every one of us to confront a huge question. As AI becomes part of everything we do, who do we want setting the standards? Who do we want writing those rules?
Because at the end of the day, China's AI isn't some distant possibility anymore. It is a present-day reality, and it's reshaping power dynamics as we speak. And that leaves us with this one final thought, a quote that really sums it all up. The real question might no longer be if China will take the lead in artificial intelligence, but rather how soon.